It's time for another cooking adventure. Tonight, what I will be making is chicken alaking with biscuits. So, I'll be making biscuits at gagawa rin din ako ng chicken alaking. So, medyo madami-daming proseso ito. And of course, we'll have the recipe and the instructions readily available for you. Okay, so let's start. So, una natin gagawin ay yung ating biscuits. Put together all-purpose flour. Sukat na kasi ito. Di ba sabi ko sa inyo, pagka baking, exact science yan. Of course, naka-prep na siya, kaya sukat na itong mga ingredients nito. Then we have our sugar, baking powder, baking soda, and salt. I-whisk nyo siya together with a fork para mag-incorporate lahat ng ingredients. Now, eto. Butter. This is actually frozen butter that I cut into pieces. Ang gagawin natin is cut and rub. Your butter, importanteng malamig siya dahil pagka ang butter nyo ay mainit na or tunaw na, malulusaw siya kaagad. Hindi nyo makukuha yung tamang texture. Hindi nyo siya maluluto ng tama. I have to warn you though, masakit sa kamay ito. Pag ginagawa mo na matagalan, masakit talaga siya sa kamay. Cut it with your hands and then rub it with your hands. Grabe, nagiging technical na masyado yung mga tinuturo ko. Kailangan galingan kong pag-explain. You can actually do this with the food processor, pero wala po akong food processor. Napagod ng lahat ng food processor ko itong pandemic. Sino man ang gusto magbigay sa akin ng food processor, open naman ako dyan. Importante, lahat ng arena, lahat ng dry ingredients sa plate ay ma-incorporate nyo doon sa butter. So, how will you know pag okay na siya? Meron kaming tinatawag, the pulveron test. So, di ba ang pulveron, pag binili niyo siya, naka-mold siya together. Pag tinapik yun ng kutsarita o ng tinidor, bumabagsak siya, nadudurog siya. Yan. So that means it's ready. Okay, so now it's time to add our buttermilk. Wala talaga nabibiling buttermilk dito sa Pilipinas. So how is buttermilk made? Buttermilk is, wala siyang kinalaman sa butter, pero may kinalaman siya sa milk. Okay, maasim-asim siya. To make a cup of buttermilk, you need a cup of milk. Tapos, you need lemon or vinegar will do. Pero today, pinili kong vinegar ang gamitin. So, for every cup of milk, you need a tablespoon of either vinegar or lemon juice. So, ang ginamit kong vinegar, pwedeng distilled, pwedeng apple cider. So, hintayin lang natin siyang mag-curdle ng konti. Actually, medyo maasim-asim talaga siya. Pag ina-add natin yung liquid dito sa ating mixture, you need a fork. Kasi kailangan dahan-dahan. Mind you, kailangan nyo pa rin gamitin ang kamay nyo. See, when you're making any kind of bread item, kahit na sinasabing 5 cups of ganito, 5 cups of water, 5 cups, kailangan dahan-dahan nyo pa rin siyang ina-add. Kasi sometimes, you won't actually need the whole thing. Parang ito, parang masyado na siyang nababasa. So, feeling ko, hindi mo nakakailanganin lahat. So, ayun na. So, may extra flour ako. This is what you call bench flour. Dahil ini-need natin siya. We are going to need this. Alam ko, iniisip nyo, feeling nyo, masyado siyang basa. Ako rin, feeling ko rin. So, you need it. That's why you need the bench flour para yung excess water na sisip-sip niya, para mabuo nyo. Okay, ito naman, mabuo nyo lang ng konti. So, lalagay nyo siya ngayon sa pan. Ngayon, nasa sa inyo kung paanong shape ang gusto nyo ng biscuits. Gusto ko yung parang ano lang siya. Normal lang. So, ganun lang. Yan. So, you have 6 biscuits. Of course, by now, dapat na preheat nyo na yung inyong oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. This one is an egg wash. It's just egg, a little water, whisk it together. Now, we'll put it inside the oven. So now we'll be making our bechamel sauce. Yun ang pinaka-sauce natin for our chicken na laking. Bechamel sauce is just flour, cream, butter. So yun lang gagamitin natin. Let's go! Okay, so we started our flour. Ayan, so ang gagawin natin, medyo tutustahin natin ng very light ang ating flour. This is also a base for gravy kung gagawa ka ng gravy mo for your chicken or your roast beef or your roast pork. The darker your flour is, the darker then your gravy will be. So right now, ayoko naman siya maging dark, so this one is fine. Then you add your butter. So this is technically what we call a roux. Roux is butter and flour mixed together. So you see, eto yung roux. Now you add your cream. It's always okay to add water. Pag masyado kang nalalaputan sa kanya. Then whisk, 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 whisk. Then you have your bechamel sauce. We will use this later. Okay, when we cook our chicken. Then we'll need a mix of carrots, corn, peas. Pwede mo namang hiwain individually. Pwede kang mag-ano ng corn individually, bilhin yun nasa lata or bilhin yung peas na nakalata din. But I decided to make life easier. So eto na siya, may nabibili ka ng mix ngayon. So wala ka ng problema. Titimplahin mo na lang siya. So we'll cut up our chicken, bite-sized pieces. So now I'm using chicken breast, skinless and boneless. It's easier now kasi at least may nabibili ka ng choice cuts. Mas madali, hindi kagaya dati na either ikaw ang magkakat ng chicken the way you like it. Ngayon, kung ang kailangan mo drumstick, mabibili mo na siyang drumstick lang. Kung kailangan mo ay boneless thighs, mabibili mo na siyang boneless thighs. Dami ng choices, so madali na ang buhay ngayon. That's why it's so convenient to cook now. Now, when handling chicken, it's important that you always wash your hands. Pagkatapos, hugasan nyo maigi yung inyong chopping board, yung inyong mga utensils na ginamit kasi it might be dangerous for you dahil salmonella poisoning. So, kailangan mag-ingat talaga pag chicken. So, it's now time to answer questions again. So, ang ating katanungan ay galing kay Rodora Tabi. Hello, Janice! Pwede po bang malaman if you are in a relationship right now? No, I'm not in a relationship right now. Actually, I have not been in a relationship in a long time. Okay lang naman. I don't really feel the need to be in a relationship right now. Tsaka now, parang feeling ko, utang ko sa sarili ko na ako muna. Ako muna ang asikasuhin ko. And it's fine. It's fine. From Joey Malvataan, ano po ang pinakamagandang advice na mabibigay nyo sa gustong mag-aral ng cooking? Okay, first, let's say gusto mo matutong magluto, but you don't have the means or the time to go to culinary school. You know what? Maraming cookbook na nabibili. Maraming na ring recipes sa Google that are good recipes, ha? You can always try. Umpisa ka sa madadali mo ng pagkain. Keep on trying, keep on tasting. Kasi ang lasa ng pagkain natin, kung nasasarapan tayo o hindi, depende talaga sa atin. Kasi kagaya ko, ayoko na masyadong maalat, gusto ko rin ng medyo maanghang. Yung ibang tao naman, gusto nila ng maalat, gusto nila ng maasim. Diba? Magkakaiba ang taste natin sa food. So, if you want to cook, pinaka-importante is for you to pay attention, to know what you're doing, know your ingredients, experiment. Experiment, keep on tasting your food. Keep on tasting. That is the secret to good food. Panlasa nyo ang best critic. Kasi kayo naman ang kakain. Okay, so let's go. So, syempre, butter na naman. About 2 tablespoons of butter. At syempre, kailangan ko pala ng puting sibuyas. Hindi ganyan kadami. Alam mo, dito sa amin, Tinatawanan nila ako pag nagluluto. Kasi minsan, magtitira pa ako ng konti, hindi ko nalang ubusin. Pero wala, ewan ko ba, bakit ako ganun. So, sibuyas, siguro kung maliit lang yung sibuyas, kalahati. Chop nyo lang. Pinakamabango para sa akin ay pag nagigisa. Whether sibuyas lang, whether bawang sibuyas, sobrang mabango yan sa akin. Now, it's time to add your chicken. Di mo naman kailangan mag-worry. Hindi naman ito matilansik kasi hindi naman siya fatty. Usually, ang chicken matilansik pagka mataba yung manok, pagka may balat pa. So, you can increase your fire a bit. Then, season your chicken. Garlic salt, then black pepper. Pag medyo parang natutuyo, pwede kayo mag-add ng konting oil. Ayan na. Pag medyo luto na yung chicken, we'll add our bechamel. Okay, don't add everything first kasi baka mamaya kailangan nyo siya. Okay. Then we add our veggies. Tikman natin. Kulang pa siya sa so, add a little more garlic salt. Then, what you can do, pag masyado siyang malapot, add water. Yes. And there you go. Now, you have the option to either eat this with bread or eat this with rice. It's good by itself, pero minsan masarap umarte. So, hintayin na lang natin yung biscuits. Okay, so our biscuits are done. So, ngayon, i-assemble na natin. Paano nga ba kakainin itong chicken alaking with the biscuit? Siyempre, medyo mainit pa siya. Okay. Actually, ganun lang siya. Maarte lang talaga ako. There. That's really just it. Chicken alaking with biscuits. So now, it's time for us to try. Actually, kinain mo yan. Ganun lang yan. Para mo lang siya ipapalaman sa tinapay. Sarap. So that concludes our cooking adventure for today. You know, this chicken alaking with biscuits. Pwede yan pang merienda. Actually, pwede siyang pang dinner or pang lunch kung paano nyo gusto. Again, if you're going to do this, take a picture of it. Kung gusto nyo, make it your own. Lagyan nyo ng sausages if you want. Lagyan nyo ng mushrooms if you want. Try to make it your own. Send me a picture and send me your feedback of the recipe. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you cook this at home for your family. So join me again very soon for another cooking adventure dito lang sa Super Janice.